I go out and fish around this buoy and then we'll get going. You want to reel it in? Come up here. Here you go. Got it?
Yeah.
I'll get down there and grab it. Well, that's a nice one. Is it a smallmouth? It's a nice smallmouth, I think. Oh.
First smallmouth.
That's a 16-incher.
Can I let him go too?
He didn't fight that hard, but he's really cold. Got him?
Yep.
All right.
First smallmouth.
Let him go. Come on.
There.
Nice. That one feels pretty good. Yeah. Not a giant. I thought he'd be a little bigger than that, but might be. Oh, that's a keeper. Oh, my glove is stuck, Hank. There we go. The glove got stuck in the bait keeper. Top of the mouth. 14-incher maybe. 14 and a half. Well, you just got to see a couple of fish catches from last fall. I had Hank out in the boat with me and we were doing some prototype testing of a new Core Tackle product. That is this guy right here. Guys, this is our new Finesse Tush. So you're probably familiar with the regular size tush. So this is a 2/0 standard size tush, which stands for the ultimate swim bait head. Well, the 2/0 version, just to compare the same weight, is a much more light wire hook. Let's see if I can hold this for you so you can see it roughly in comparison. You can see it's a much lighter wire hook, still a 2/0 size hook, but therefore it can be used in some of your smaller baits, because some of the feedback that we got from you guys was that the hook that comes in the standard, say, 2/0 tush is a little bit too heavy duty for some of your finesse applications. We know there's a lot of people out there that like to fish small swim baits, small tubes, small straight tail minnows, and from that, the bigger hook is just a little bit too heavy duty. You know, when we designed it, our thought was we wanted to create a hook that we could fish with our bait casters, set the hook a little bit harder, and when you stuck them, you'd get them. And that's what the bigger standard size jig hook that comes in our tush does. Well, what we also realized was the same thing you guys realized, which was we wanted to have some versions of the tush in a much lighter style or lighter size hook. So we went ahead, we created the Finesse version. I'm lining it up for you right here so you can see all three. It comes in 3 sizes. So we've got a 1/4, a 3/16, and an 1/8 ounce, all on a 2/0 size hook. The reason we did a 2/0 size hook is because we didn't want you guys to have to choose between a size 1 hook or a size 3 hook. A lot of other manufacturers out there specifically do a size 1 and a size 3, even though they know a size 2/0 is the best all-around size, and they want you to have to buy both a pack of size 1/0 as well as a size 3/0. We didn't want you to have to do that. We want you to accomplish it just in one size hook, so we made the 2/0 size hook. Now, for comparison's sake, just so you guys know what this hook is like, the hook that this is actually made from is the same hook that I had also helped develop and put into the Dirty Jigs Matt Steffen Guppy head. Now that's a size 1/0, that's also a size 3/0 hook, but it's the exact same hook, or at least It was at the time. And the reason I know that is because I went to VMC and I said, hey, I want the exact same hook that we used in the guppy head, but I want it in a 60 degree. The jig hook that's used in the guppy head, or at least at that time, I don't know if they're still using VMC hooks because I'm no longer affiliated with Dirty Jigs, but for a long period of time, they were using the VMC 90 degree jig hook. Well, this is the same hook, only it's a 60 degree. We like the 60 degree in this jig, so that's what we went ahead and did. So from a comparison stake, if you're familiar with the guppy head, it's the same hook, only the 2/0 size in a 60 degree. And VMC custom made those for us, so we have those hooks now, and that's what we're using. Just a killer little hook. Now, some of you might be asking, what can I use this in? Well, obviously, fishing it in your small swim baits, this is a 3-3 Kitech, is a great way to go about it. That's kind of where why we came up with the tush design. We wanted an internally weighted swim bait hook. So instead of having a jig head, you've got all the weight in the belly of the bait. You get more belly roll, you get better hookups, you get better landing percentage, a lot of very good positives to it. You don't get snagged nearly as much. Overall, just a great design. So for your swim baits, I highly recommend them. Another category where that seems to work phenomenally well is your small tubes. So if you want to take, say, the 1/4 ounce 2/0 finesse tush and put it in a little 2 or 2.5 inch tube, all you got to do is slide it right up the bottom, just like you would in your traditional tube jigs. Get to the top, poke the eye through just like that, and now you've got your tube jig ready to rock and roll. So it works phenomenally well in your small tubes. So if you happen to live in an area like I do, where small tubes are a way of life, now you've got another really good hook option to use. Lastly, where we've seen it really excel is on some of your straight tail minnows. So this is a Kitech 4-inch shad impact. Maybe you want to use a Hog Farmer spunk shad. Maybe it's the Crush City baits that are coming out now. In either case, if you want a little bit lighter wire hook, you can take the finesse tush and just nose hook it right through the top, and then you're just going to slide the hook on to where you want it to come out. So hopefully I nailed this right, and you just push it down and in. Yeah, we got that lined up pretty good. There you go. Just like that. So you can see now we've got a nice 2/0 light wire hook. This is the 1/8 ounce size that I put in this, but now you've got a really good bait for your mid strolling to get some of those fish that are suspended a little bit up in the water column. In either case, there are a lot of applications for this finesse tush. We're really proud of this hook. This is one that a lot of you guys have asked for. So we're excited to come out with it. And a lot of the reason we have it is because of your input. So from here on out, I expect to see a lot of the finesse tush being put to use catching some fish. But I also want to know from you guys. First, what are some other uses you've been really liking the finesse tush for? Some people really like to use them with their swim baits on Alabama rigs, things like that. But also if there's other sizes that you guys are interested in, whether that's the regular tush or the finesse tush, I'd love to hear from you guys as well with respect to that. Otherwise, you can get these right now on our website. You can get them right now at Tackle Warehouse. You can get them right now on a lot of different big retailers. One of the major distributors, Pittman Creek, carries them. So if you're a tackle shop and you don't have them yet, you can contact Pittman Creek, and I'm sure they can hook you up as well. But these are out there and available right now. I got to tell you, there is a certain number of them that we have. After that, we will definitely keep making them. But it's one of those things where right now, based on our production facility, a lot of this stuff is behind. So once they sell out, the next allotment's not going to be for quite some time. So we think we have enough to last this over to fill that gap. But if you want them, you might want to get them now just to ensure that you have them, because I do know we have them and Tackle Warehouse has them. But make sure you pick up some of the finesse tush. Guys, I think you're going to love this. Just a killer little hook, one that catches a lot of fish. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate all the support that you guys have given us here at Core Tackle, and hopefully these are up to your standards. Also, while you're there, check out, we've got new Ozark sizes, both smaller and bigger, and we've also got our wacky shot that's up on the website as well. So check those out while you're there, and stay tuned. Lots more coming from Core Tackle over the next year. We're excited to see where this road goes.